I'm at the beach for Thanksgiving. We've come down here for years. And to me, that house right there represents today's stock market because it's sinking. If you look at it close, the driveway is sinking because the house is too big for the foundation that they put on it. That's similar to today's stock market. The cryptocurrency, the Tesla, the ARK Invest just got too big for the stock market, and now it's bringing everything down along with it. In fact, the two houses on either side are showing signs of their sinking as well. And so there's a tremendous lawsuit, and in fact, that house will more than likely have to be torn down and be rebuilt, as may the two houses next to it. So this is the stock market to me. This problem has to be correct before the other problems can even be addressed. The inflation we're dealing with has to be corrected. The interest rates have to be corrected. The overvaluations have to be correct before we can address the real problem.
Best of Us Investors presents Carrie Griegmeyer.
So you can see here the driveway has dropped, much as the NASDAQ market has dropped, and you have the FANG stocks down 20-30%, but that's really not the problem. The driveway is not the problem here. It's the foundation. It's what it's built on. And this is true also of the stock market. It's the foundation. We pumped $9 trillion into our market through our government, and now that money has to be flushed through the system. We have a supply chain problem facilitated by China and other suppliers. That has to be corrected. Once it's corrected, though, this can become a beautiful home again, and people can enjoy it. But we have to correct the problem. I see that as once interest rates are brought under control, once inflation is brought under control, we can move into digital 3.0. And digital 3.0 will do the same thing that digital 1.0 and 2.0. That's what made all this possible. Before the digital revolution, the money wasn't available to anybody to build anything like this. But now that we have a digital revolution and we are generating money for very wealthy and very creative people and good investors, this is able to happen. What I'm waiting to see, though, is what is 3.0 going to look like? What I believe it's going to be is it's going to empower you and I. It's going to say it's not fair that some people get to build these luxurious homes on a beach and some of us have to wait in line at the grocery store with our food stamps in order to get food. That's not fair in this world, because they are those who live in these kind of houses, build these kind of houses, make these kind of stupid mistakes. They are taking advantage of the rest of the world. The digital revolution is built around you and I sitting, looking at our phones, searching for something, and then a handful of companies buying up our data or gathering our data, not buying it, just taking it and then using it and selling it to advertisers to sell us products and services. We should be reimbursed for that. That's almost impossible to do, you might say, but it's not with blockchain, not with the technology that's available today at our disposal that can empower the common man. And that's what I think Digital Revolution 3.0 is going to be. It's also going to give us a change in our healthcare system. As a result of the pandemic, we have learned that our body is controlled by our genomes. We know how to sequence our genomes, that is to say, to look at our genomes and find the problems that exist and then take the steps necessary to correct them. That is to literally take disease out of our bodies and take it out of our bloodline so that we don't deal with cancer, we don't deal with Alzheimer's, and we don't deal with heart disease, as amongst many. So this is where the world is going. So I can't get real upset about this house sinking. It can be taken care of. It can be torn down, it can be dug out, and hopefully they don't have to tear down the two houses next to it because of the overlapping effect. And hopefully that's what can happen in the stock market as well. We can get past these minor problems and settle the bigger problems. So that's my Black Friday analysis of the stock market, where it's going, where it's been, the reason why it's sinking, the overzealous. It's happened before. It happened in the dot-com bubble. It happened in the subprime crisis. And we get it straightened out, and we move on, and we move forward. And I think, though, I want to make sure you recognize that tomorrow is going to be better than yesterday. In every regard, this house will be rebuilt. It's too valuable of an asset to just sit there and decay. But that's my take on the stock market. That's my take on the beach community. This community was built off of the digital revolution 1.0 and 2.0, and it will grow as a result of 3.0. I invite you to come to my channel, stay with me, get this kind of analysis, and grow with me in the stock market and prosper in the future. And this is what it looks like from the other side. And why is it so important? Let me show you. This is the view from the back side. This is what makes this house important. This is what makes this house desirable. And as you can see, there are a lot of people who feel that way as they have built their dream houses along the same beach. This is what Digital Revolution 3.0 will continue to build.
I couldn't even catch it.